What is up, guys? I thought I would make sort of a video response to the whole Mcjuggernuggets and corn deal. And I actually did not know about Mcjuggernuggets until probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago, which is probably really when this channel started to take off, so I don't think that's that big of a deal. But what I want to get down to is my opinion on the whole thing. I kind of noticed it. I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it, though. And I noticed that Korn was really unmotivated, and I kind of just thought it was his character. I really thought it was his character, and at first I thought, when he released his video, I thought, well, maybe he was getting paid very badly. And by very badly, I thought that he was paying Korn like $1,000 a month. That's what I meant by badly. I thought he was making a little bit over minimum wage, basically. That's a lot more than minimum wage, isn't it? It's a little bit more. Okay, so $800 a month take home would be minimum wage. So yeah, we'll say $1,000 a month is about minimum wage. That's about right. But he wasn't. He was making $3,000 a month salary, on top of brand deals, on top of the fact that Jesse helped build his YouTube channel, on top of the fact that Jesse helped build his Twitch, on top of the fact that Jesse helped build his Twitter, and on top of the fact that Jesse helped build his Instagram. And let me give you a little background here, guys. I know I'm not that big on YouTube, and I was honestly not really even that big on Twitch, but I can see what Jesse's saying. He worked so hard at YouTube, pretty much the whole 8 years he was on YouTube. He worked so hard at it, and just now towards the end did he ever get any exposure. And it's clear that Jesse, the whole time he's been on YouTube, has created quality content, very appealing content. And it never occurred to me, I didn't know I was that entertaining, but one day on Twitch, I got rated. The video's on my channel. I got rated. I was playing TF2. I had one viewer. And guys, I was streaming every single weekend. And this was back in the time when I worked 40 hours a week, 4 days a week. So I was streaming like 12 hours every Friday, 12 hours every Saturday, and then 12 hours every Sunday. And on top of that, I streamed maybe 2 to 3 hours a day during the week. It took me a good month or 2 or 3, it might have been even 3 months before my stream got rated, before I ever got an audience. Finally, somebody stopped by. I still don't know who it is, but somebody shouted my stream out. Some famous CSGO player is what someone told me. Shouted my stream out. No one would tell me who it was. A bunch of different names came up in chat, and it made me think that maybe the person really didn't want me to know. So all those people, even if someone said the right name, they jumbled it up and said, no, it's this person, no, it's this person. I don't know what happened, but the person told me, and they were on a secondary account, that man, I really like your quality. You're not like these other Twitch streamers. You're not like any of them. I really like the way that you do things, blah, blah, blah. But it took that long, guys. And I know just from the struggle of how hard it was for me to get a regular. After that, I ended up averaging like 10 people a Twitch stream. Not the whole stream, but an average audience of about 8 to 10 people is what at the end of the night I would come out with. And that is how long it took. Even with exposure, it took that long. But my exposure, what I'm getting at is my exposure was nowhere near what Jesse gave to Korn. And I'm going to say this right now. What he did for his social media, including YouTube and Twitch, was well worth not even getting paid for 8 months. It was well worth it. Because you could look up how much his YouTube channel's technically worth. And let's say I had a YouTube channel that Mcjuggernuggets shouted out, and I had 250,000 subscribers. I would put more effort into my videos. I would make better quality videos. And at the end of it, I could probably turn this into a job right away from that. And apparently he didn't see that. And apparently he didn't see the Twitch either. Twitch is even more. That's where people are killing it right now. YouTube does not touch Twitch money-wise. So I thought I'd throw that out there first and say just the exposure he got was worth whatever he made for 8 months. And then you hear the fact that he's unmotivated on his phone all the time, and he's working from coming from somebody. I saw some comments saying this is what money does to you, and they're referring to Jesse. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. If you're saying that, you have not worked a job yet. And I think that's kind of where his audience is at, because if you're big on YouTube, that's probably where your audience is at, is younger people who don't understand how much, they're like, well, Jesse makes, this much a month. I said, well, you don't know that. And yes, Jesse's running a business. Jesse's doing the majority of the work. I can film videos all day long, guys. I'm going to throw that out there as somebody that is partially, I guess you consider, a content creator. I can throw out videos all day long. You know what sucks? Editing them. I do a small amount of editing now on my audio, and it's just a small amount. But what sucks is putting that video into the editing software, editing even minor things, which is probably all he had to do, but still, even editing minor things, it sucks. It really does. Just the rendering speed, it kills your computer, blah, blah, blah. It takes forever. Then you have to fill out the descriptions of the videos and do all this stuff. Like, there's a lot of unseen work, guys. Like, me making this one small video will easily take up an hour and a half out of my day. And that's something people, they just don't realize. And I can't imagine him when he was regularly uploading, 30-minute videos, and he had even just him having to cut out the crap out of them. Probably took a good 2 hours, and he made a video stating that. I feel like Corn was entitled. I would take Corn's job right now. Like, if Jesse offered to hire me right now, I make more than what Corn was making. But I'll tell you what, if all I had to do was hold the camera, and I would get my YouTube channel indirectly shouted out, and my Twitch channel indirectly shouted out, I would not care. He could pay me what he was paying Corn all day long. I feel like Corn never saw the business aspect of what was happening to him, and Jesse kind of hinted that out, that he never understood the business aspect of what he was doing for him. And I think it's ridiculous. And I have to side 100% with Jesse. I feel no remorse for Corn. You could tell in the videos that apparently him acting the way he did in those videos was not acting. He really didn't care. He just unmotivated. Making that much money. Basically, let's say this is a camera. Him doing this for maximum actual recording about 30 minutes a day. And then the whole thing about the airport. Didn't want to drive Jesse to the airport. It's like, hey man, drive me to the airport for 45 minutes. I'll give you 5 paid days off since he's on salary. Oh, on top of that, when I get back, I'm just going to hand you $7,500 for the next month. Oh, on top of that, I'm going to give you Christmas bonuses. You get partial amounts off of the brand deals. Apparently, he thought, and I can understand this, guys. I went to the casino 2 weeks ago, okay? I win $1,600. Actually, the nicest person I met that day was in the high limit room. I hit a $900 win in the high limit room. Person was very happy for me. Said, "Oh, that's great, blah blah blah." Bought me a drink, blah blah blah. But then you get out. I went out to the regular casino floor, and I did really good this night, guys. Casinos are bad. Most of the time, you don't win. So play mildly, and that's what I was doing. I didn't really even go through $50 of my own money to win that money, and that's the only reason I did it. But then you go out onto the casino floor, the regular casino floor, where people are, I guess, trying to pay their bills with the casino money. Doesn't work, guys. Don't try it. And I hit $500, and there are people like, man, I've tried all day. I haven't hit nothing. This is, stupid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That is who Corn reminds me of. It's like, oh, you have this whole YouTube channel. You had the ideas. You worked your ass off for 8 years to get it where it's at to your 3 million subscribers. But I feel like instead of you paying me $36,000 a year to hold the camera, plus bonuses, plus extra paychecks, plus brand deals, plus promoting my YouTube channel, plus promoting my Twitch, I feel like you should pay me $80,000 a year, just regular salary. You should just pay me $80,000 a year and do all that, and I'm still going to be unmotivated. I'm still, for the 5 hours I have to work every day, still going to be on my phone the whole time. Guys, it doesn't fly. And once you get a real job, okay, throwing this out here, once you get a real job, you will look at corn as probably one of the laziest people on the planet. I don't care where's it. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. You're going to think back to, you know, that corn guy on the old Mcjuggernuggets cameraman. You remember how he was making 36 grand plus brand deals plus promotion plus this plus that? Man, I'm making like $14,000 a year here, and I'm working 40 hours a week, and this guy was making 36 and getting all this stuff. And man, my job sucks compared to having to hold a camera all day and, you know, be a part of this great thing that's going on in YouTube. He was unappreciative, and I just, sorry, I now have, and I even did when he made the original video, I had a little bit more respect for him, but I thought he was making, like, seriously, like $10,000 to $14,000 a year. When I heard the 36,000 and him not deny it, I'm done with him. Horrible. That is just the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard in my life, for your best friend to come out and offer you this sweet job and you just be on your phone, be unmotivated the whole time, and then complain about how I was not getting paid enough to shoot these videos. That's ridiculous, guys. But anyway, please subscribe if you like the video, even if you don't agree with my opinion. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you.